The following questions are designed to help board members navigate the complexities and challenges of the age of strategy disruption, ensuring that they are well prepared to lead their organizations through periods of significant change. 1. What are the key indicators that a company is entering a period of strategic disruption? This question helps boards identify early warning signs and factors that could significantly impact the company's future performance and strategic direction. 2. How do we stay ahead of emerging risks in a dynamic and interconnected business landscape? This question is crucial for board members who wish to remain proactive in managing new and evolving risks. 3. How can boards effectively identify and assess emerging risks associated with rapid technological changes? This question helps boards ensure that organizations proactively manage and anticipate potential threats and opportunities, thereby maintaining a competitive advantage and aligning with strategic goals. 4. What role should the board play in fostering a culture of innovation while managing the associated risks? This question helps boards understand how they can balance encouraging innovative practices with effective risk governance to achieve strategic objectives and sustainable value. 5. How can boards ensure their companies are agile enough to respond to disruptive market forces? This question helps boards determine strategies and governance practices that enable organizations to quickly adapt and thrive amidst rapid changes and uncertainties in the market.
6. How can boards balance the need for immediate action with long-term strategic planning during periods of disruption? This question helps boards explore strategies that enable them to address urgent challenges while maintaining a focus on sustainable growth and future objectives. 7. What are the critical elements of a successful succession plan in the context of strategic disruption? This question helps boards identify key practices and components that ensure leadership continuity and alignment with evolving strategic goals during times of significant change. 8. How can we integrate risk governance into our strategic decision-making without stifling innovation? This question addresses the need to balance risk governance with strategic growth and innovation, which is a common concern among board members. 9. What are the best practices for fostering a culture of risk-informed decision-making across the board and executive teams? This highlights the importance of creating an environment where risk governance is an integral part of the organizational culture. 10. What strategies can boards employ to build trust and improve relationships with activist investors during disruptive times? This question helps boards to identify approaches that foster collaboration, understanding, and alignment between the board and investors, thereby enhancing strategic decision-making and stability.
11. What strategies can we employ to ensure our risk governance practices are aligned with global standards and best practices? Global alignment and adherence to best practices are essential for maintaining credibility and effectiveness in risk governance. 12. How can we effectively measure the impact of our risk governance initiatives on organizational performance? This question focuses on the importance of assessing the real-world impact of risk governance practices on the organization's success. 13. How can boards ensure that their risk management frameworks are robust enough to handle the uncertainties of strategic disruption? This question helps boards to identify strategies and practices that enable organizations to effectively anticipate, manage, and mitigate risks during periods of significant change. 14. How can boards leverage AI and other advanced technologies to enhance decision-making and risk management? This question helps boards to explore ways in which these technologies can provide valuable insights, improve governance frameworks, and drive innovation while managing associated risks. 15. What role do diversity and inclusion play in enhancing our risk governance framework? Diversity and inclusion are critical elements that can enrich decision-making processes and improve governance outcomes.
16. How can we leverage advanced credentials and continuous professional development to bolster our board's risk governance capabilities? Continuous learning and acquiring advanced credentials are key to staying relevant and effective in risk governance. 17. What are the most effective ways to communicate risk-related issues to stakeholders to ensure transparency and trust? Effective communication is vital for transparency and building trust with stakeholders, which is a core responsibility of the board. 18. What are the implications of regulatory changes on our current risk governance strategies, and how can we adapt to them? Understanding and adapting to regulatory changes is essential for maintaining compliance and effective risk governance. Be sure to visit our website at www.dcroi.org and our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com at the DCRO Institute to keep up to date on all content in this important series.